Hello families. Today we're going to be talking about using good manners and teaching that to your children. So parents, remember that you are their best and first teachers, and so what you teach them about using good manners is going to set their habit for the rest of their lives. Parents, this handout is going to be in your packet about 7 ways to teach good manners to your children. And there's also this one, our family's values and beliefs. So they really do kind of go hand in hand. You might not think that, but if you're teaching your child values like honesty, generosity, cooperation, fairness, those are all also part of using good manners. And so you want to make sure that you're teaching and incorporating that from a very early age. One of the first things we want to talk about, we've had such a crazy year this last year with the virus that's been going around, but viruses are always around, and there are ways to keep them from spreading to each other. So one of the first things we want to make sure we teach our children is to cover their nose when they sneeze. So I'm going to use this paper as an example, and my friend here, she's going to sneeze. Achoo! Oh my goodness. What happened when she sneezed? Can you see all those water droplets? That is exactly what happens when we sneeze. It comes out really fast and it spreads water droplets, and those water droplets have germs in them. So that's why it's so important that we cover our mouth when we sneeze. Okay, so I'm going to have her sneeze again, but this time I'm going to put a tissue over her nose. Okay, so she's going to sneeze. Achoo! See, it goes into the tissue, but it doesn't go past the tissue or very much of it to hit somebody else. So what do you do, boys and girls, if you don't have a tissue handy? You're going to put your mouth or whole mouth and nose into the corner of your elbow and sneeze or cough into that so that you don't spread germs. Okay, also, we've learned a lot this year about washing our hands. If you wipe your nose or if you sneeze and it gets on your hands, then those hands are spreading those germs everywhere. That's why we want to wash them and wash them. So, clean hands are happy hands, okay? We're gonna find in your packets a little star. It has the twinkle, twinkle little star verse on it. So parents, you can untwist this and then put it on a towel rack or somewhere in the bathroom where they can see to remind them. They can sing the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star song. They do it for that full amount of time while they're washing, or they can also do the ABC song. It's the same tune, but then they're practicing putting their ABCs in order. When they get to 5-year-old on the Brigance, they're expected to be able to say their ABCs without singing it. So this could be very good practice for them to do it either way, with the song or either song. Do it either way. Okay, and going along with that, since we're talking about manners, we're going to actually make a little handout or a little project with manners. That's going to look like this. Okay, so you're going to have a paper plate in there. Have them draw the face on first, so they're still practicing eyes, nose, mouth, where the placement of those are. And then they're going to have googly eyes in their packet. Okay, so they're going to have a little packet like this you'll find in there, and they can glue the big googly eyes onto it. Okay, they're going to have some yarn in there. They'll just take their scissors and snip little pieces off, okay, and have them glue them on however they want their hair to be, okay. Then they're going to glue a tissue on where the mouth and nose would be, and then glue the hand on top of the tissue, okay. So this is to remind you to make sure you're covering up when you cough or sneeze, and make sure that you are washing your hands often, using soap, and taking at least as long as it takes to do a verse, okay? All right, then the next thing we're going to do, there are other kinds of good manners, okay? We have some monsters that have said all kinds of different things. Some of them are nice things, using good manners, and some of them are not very nice things, so they're bad manners, okay? So they're going to have a paper like this, and they're going to cut those out and glue them. The good-mannered monsters go on this side, and the bad-mannered monsters, our pictures, are going to go on this side, okay? So glue those on. And they also have this work page in there. So these monsters just need to be counted. So they're going to count the monsters and then draw a line from those monsters to the numeral that it matches. And there are dots on this if they're not quite got their numerals down, but we do want them to be working on the numerals too, okay? Right. Also in your packet, you're going to find the book Excuse Me. And this is a little book of manners, okay? So make sure you read this with your child, go over it all week long, and practice that story. There's going to be a sticker for your sticker page, so we have some monsters in there. And make sure that they put that on their sticker page. Okay, I think that's everything for this time. I hope you have a wonderful week. Remember that you can call me if you have any questions, and I will look forward to talking to you at our video chat. Thanks.